they had to take the plasterboard out and rerun pipes in there because one of them needed to be 40mm, not 32. So they took those out, rechanneled the wall, and then put that back in. So it's ready to go now. Hopefully in the next week we will have a bathroom in there. So today I've been tiling. So far I've done these 4 today. Just cut this one. I'm going to stick that on momentarily. My brother-in-law Matt has just been in and apparently has some decisions for me to make which could require me to need a G&T. I am not looking forward to it, but as soon as this is up I have to pop in and see what he's up to and what requires huge amounts of more decisions and probably more money. So fingers crossed. Fingerprints left now.
No, you won't.
It's brilliant. Right, so what's the problem here?
Oh, okay, so this bar, the top bar.
Oh yeah, I can see that's bowed.
The bottom bar, obviously, you know, is actually
Bent.
And so are the brass fixings that allow you to attach. This is the most dramatically, you know, bent one. So if you come here and look down, you can see that
it's completely at an angle.
Completely at an angle.
Becomes more apparent once you put the
this on, it becomes.
Okay, yeah, it folds in slightly.
So that's tight, and there's a rather a large gap there.
Okay.
These ones aren't perfect. There's a gap on some of them as well. But that's bent.
Yeah.
So one of these is major, and that's, you know. So the orientation we're having it, the bottom one,
yeah,
comes out quite a lot. That's in.
Yeah.
And the top one here.
What's the impact of that with regards to putting it up? Because I'm just conscious of the fact that obviously we took delivery of these over a month ago.
They can still be fitted.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
And will it still work as designed? It's going to be a heated towel radiator.
It shouldn't interfere with its working.
Right.
It's aesthetics.
Okay.
That's the problem, you know.
Yeah.
Can we get around it?
Can we make it look nice? Are we able to
we can put a small amount of white silicone in that, so it's not visually apparent.
Yeah.
And that...
I know you're very strong.
I can straighten it.
But would it weaken the integrity of the...
Oh, for all I know, it snaps the weld.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I...
This is where we're looking to place it. Okay.
You see, it's...
Yeah.
So...
It's not major, but I appreciate,
one of those things that you think, oh, hang on a minute, if I carry on trying to fit it, then you've got no hope of sending it back, because we fitted it.
Yeah.
This is out of the box, whoa, you know, me just trying to put...
Yeah.
So I wanted to make you aware.
Yeah. So after my disastrous attempt at removing tiles from the wall and actually slicing the underside of my toe, I have now actually put sensible footwear on, haven't I, Matthew?
Your work boots that you bought.
Yeah, which were actually for me not to drop
Shit on
stuff on my feet, because
yeah.
they are steel toe cap boots and I am accident prone.
Tiles are bloody dangerous.
They're so
shards
sharp
that come off, and when you hit them, it's like when they crack and everything.
Oh yeah,
The thinnest
tiniest
strip can go really far and blind you.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah,
safety goggles.
Safety goggles and shoes.
You know, during COVID, everyone was buying those plastic face shields.
Yeah, they're perfect for this.
Yeah, because you're not.
But yeah, we still need to take.
Oh, you want them down there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit down there.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Are you doing it? Am I doing it?
You can do that bit. It'll happen a lot faster if you do it, and then I can go back to prettifying by putting tiles on the wall. You can do the destruction. I'll do the recreation.
I'm quite good at destruction.
Mayhem, destruction.
Ah, there you go. See.
Blimmin' heck does my big toe hurt. It's only the tiniest of shards.
Yeah, it's nothing.
But
really, really thin.
It was only when I looked down and went, my shoe's wet. Hang on a minute, that's blood.
That one's going to stay.
Yeah, but it just needs chopping just the smidgest across the top, just so that it's not peaking high. Just take the peaks out of it. See, everybody needs a Matthew to help them with destruction. Oh dear. And there's a V for Victoria, for my sister, Matthew's wife. Just leave that bit where it is. Don't end up taking the end of that tile out, for goodness sake. Yeah, just leave that one where it is. It'll be fine. Oh dear, so yes. I'll get back to tiling, but we do need to actually go out and buy some bits for the ensuites. So yeah, it's all good. It's coming along slowly but surely. We'll get there.
I'm going to put and glue a wooden batten.
Right. Okay.
To strengthen the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we'll be actually coming through into the wood rather than.
Just into plasterboard, yeah.
So I'll glue it, which spreads the weight, because plasterboard can hold a surprising amount per square foot. You have to do the maths when you're tiling to see whether there's enough. Which is why I had to remove all of the wall in our old house, because the tiles we were putting on were so big, we superseded the carry weight of the plasterboard.
Right.
So I had to rip it all out, put fresh plasterboard up, and dob and dab and everything, just so it would accept the new weight of the tiles.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'll put a board here, so we're sandwiching it and screwing straight into the wood.
Yeah, and if we go across where the joint tape is as well, that'll add additional strength, because it'll put the weight load across the whole lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that will be a nice strong, because you never know what guests are going to do. You turn around and go, how did you rip the sink off the wall? You know,
yeah,
you know, you're like, what the fuck? So, yeah, as your dad always says, the amount of times he has to replace loo seats in the you know, their local
village hall.
The village hall. He says it's always, the women's toilet seats are always being ripped off. So, fuck knows what you lot doing there. You know?
It's not me. I've never ripped a toilet seat off.
No, honestly.
In my life.
Always having to change them. They're always being snapped and everything.
I don't know what goes on. Right, perfect.
So that we won't run into any issues, because I'll just come around here and replace it from here to wherever we want it.
Yeah, perfect.
So if you wanted, we could actually install the the word? You wash your face in it and it's all pretty. It's got
Sink.
Your sink unit and the unit itself. We could mount all of that, and then I could drill through the wall, and then I could just
do the attachments from the rear of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, seeing as I want to tile across there, it's probably better if we do all the pipe work first before I tile it. Yeah. I don't want you accidentally pulling my tiles off. So I think I've got that last tile to do.
Yeah.
On that side, and then if we then work on what needs to be done here.
You know what we can do? We'll put the legs on it.
Yeah.
Put it into position without the porcelain.
Right. Yeah.
Draw.
Yeah.
And then I'll drill through, come here, and then we already know
where it all is. And so, yeah, perfect. And then I can be working one side and you can work the other.
Yeah, and that way you know...
I'm not going to get a drill come through my tile any second.
Yeah, it's already done. All right, then. That's
Bing, bang, bosh.
Easy peasy.
Says you.
Oh, nothing's easy and nothing ever takes... It's your turn. Oh, that'll only take 10 minutes, 4 hours later and 3 trips to the shop. You know.
Talking of which, I think we need to head to Chasnoy and see if we can get some bits and bobs.
I mean, that's only 10 mil. I mean,
because it's nearly 4 o'clock now.
Oh, right. We're coming in.
Yeah. So we need to get a wriggle on. Okay. Look at that beautiful sky. Sun's going down. Over Tranquility Cottage. Or Cottage Tranquility, I should call it. Being in France. And that's what it's actually going to be called. And so I'm just sat here enjoying a lovely fire pit. Do have a bucket of water and hose pipe on the ready.
The train of being all chilled and have an early night.
Yeah, I think I will. It's so lovely. So this morning I've just been doing some more tiling, just where the sink's going to go. So it's coming along now. So we've got that wall done, this bit, and down here just behind the bidet. And the next one's going to be several cuts, just where the bidet is and up and above. Then I'm going to do 2 more up here. And then Matthew can then, once that's all dried, fit the new sink in there. So I'm now just going to go and look and see what Matthew's been doing, because he's been working really hard, working late. So, what have we got? We've got an aluminium frame there. Hello.
Hello.
So what have you been up to?
The stud walls are done, and this is all of the
frame for
where your
sink's going to go.
Sink actually bolts in and screws on to these strengthening bits to give it some actual strength.
Rigidity, yes. Yeah. So that can all go on soon.
When you're up, when these uprights are in, that's what gives this structure strength.
Yeah.
Hence, that's there to hold them level and straight.
Yeah, so we're just waiting at the moment for the oak upright supports to arrive. We have one in the corner there, one in the corner here. Then they're going to go across the tops, here and here. The doorway is here. And then we'll have some glass above and then oak above that, and then any sort of gaps up there will be filled with the plasterboard as well, to create the ensuite. But yeah, the room is beginning to take shape now, and as you see, the radiator is also on the wall, so it's amazing. We're making progress. Yesterday I also sanded the platform that goes in the corner there and treated that for woodworm and termites. So yeah, that's currently drying off in the workshop. And then we'll build the shower on top of it, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a bit early for Matthew. He works late and starts late, finishes late.
Yeah.
So works hard though, don't you, mate?
Yeah. I down tools at about 1 a.m. And then of course I had to have my crisps and chocolate and everything and watch my cartoons. So I didn't turn it off till about 3 a.m.
Oh my God. I was well asleep.
Yeah, it's all good. Like I say, but even though it's late now, I'll work on. You know, you'll still get your 9 hours out of me. It's just
brilliant.
At a different time.
Different time to everybody else. Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Thank you so much.
There's another drain.
I thought so. I thought I'd seen one down here.
Yeah, it's actually. I've cleared it.
Oh wow! I saw like a little hole down there. I didn't realise there was an actual drain cover down there.
Yeah, it's just all overgrown with moss and...
Oh, wow. So we've reconnected that by moving that one out to fit those pipes.
And now it all fits.
And now it all fits and there's an actual drain there. Blooming heck. The things you find. Ah. And
shit out of myself.
Oh, God. So these are now connected, are they? They're glued?
They're all glued and the wall clips are in.
Right, okay. And then you've got to come across...
I'm coming across and then down and into your soil pipe.
Okay, cool. So that's the next bit. Dun, dun, dun. So tonight, this is my first fire in Tranquility Cottage. And the main reason for that is it's dipped in temperature quite a lot today. But also, Matthew has been connecting up a lot of the pipe work, which has meant that the water and the heating is off. So even though the temperature hasn't needed it recently, yeah, unfortunately today we possibly could have done with the heating on, maybe. I think it might have auto come on with the temperatures today, but it's given me a handy excuse to test run my fire lighting skills. As you can see, I'm a little bit of a pyro. I did think it had gone out earlier, which just goes to show, but always keep an eye on these things. There was a little wisp of heat coming from underneath, went off to sort out the dinner and came back to this glorious fire roaring away. We've just turned all the water on. We have checked all the joins. Everything is dry. We have run the water and made sure that's coming out of the taps where it should. And the pressure and everything's running really well.
Pressurised water's coming out of everything and the lock-off valves are
working. We've got a bucket under there just for safety precaution, but
in case
that's more about residual
in the
drips, yeah. So now we've just plugged in our toilet, which is our piece of furniture we've managed to get in, because unfortunately the sink had to go back because that was damaged. Yeah, I know you did.
There's photographic proof I fitted it. I'm going to take it out.
And the shower, unfortunately, the trap that it came with is useless and has just fallen apart. So we will probably have to buy a specific new one for it, because I think everything else on it looks okay, all the electrics and stuff.
So, but the trap, it was so thin, I couldn't believe.
Oh, they hadn't even run the thread all the way around, had they? So.
No, and then I just pulled it out because I was just trying to extend the flexi hose and it all came apart in my hand.
Yeah.
Crap. Big button or little button?
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home.
finished.
I know it's only a toilet, but no one's used it, so it's still
lovely and clean.
Oh, it's come out of the bloody Jubilee clip then. So at least we know where it's coming from. It's just the Jubilee clip. Needs to tighten.
Right, okay. So has there ever been any water leakage or?
Yeah, just a little bit came out of the...
Where the Jubilee is?
The Jubilee seals. So that's okay. That we know...
Oh, I saw that.
That's the Jubilee clip.
Right, okay, yep.
So that's alright.
Well, yeah, it will be once you've rectified that bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's a push fit and tighten. It's not a glued seal or anything. That's easy peasy.
Okay, good. So that's next on the job list. Matthew's not actually allowed to leave and go home until that's fixed.
I may miss my flight.
Yeah, he is due to fly back to the UK later today. But he does require me to give him a lift. So, yeah, fingers crossed, get that fixed. Haven't got as advanced as we had hoped and got all the plasterboarding done, but Matthew's going to give me a crash course in plasterboarding, apparently.
Yeah.
And so, who knows, I may be plasterboarding later.
Easy. Well, easy.
So, yeah, that's that. And then the other thing we've got to do now is to go and turn the central heating on. So I'm going to go down and do that and repressurise the system.
Fucking knackered with shit thread. So that's been returned, or being returned.
Yes, so we need to make sure that where that is, that the caps you've put on with all the seal and everything and the PTFT tape
All sealed so that you can actually
have the heating on now that the weather has turned, because we went out this morning
8 degrees.
And it was 8 degrees out there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Cold.
Very cold.
The mist was, yeah.
It was beautiful and eerie, but yes. Okay, right. Time for me to go and prime that system and for you to rectify that toilet.
Yes. Bye.
Bye-bye. I can't believe you're going already.
Oh, no, it did go quick.
Too quick. We didn't quite get as much as we wanted done, but
no.
What you've done is amazing. So thank you very much, brother.
Isn't it? Everything takes longer.
Yes.
Just cuddle him.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. All right, and
right.
So now,
safe travels.
Thank you very much. I've shown you how to cut the plasterboard.
Yes, I will endeavour to do that, and I'll have video calls with you, I'm sure.
Yeah. Honestly, you'll enjoy it. It's easy. It really is. All right.
Take care.
Okay, love you loads. Bye.
Give my love to Vicky and the kids.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.